Hey, what's up? So I've been using the Google Pixel 7, this phone right here, for the past 339 days. And so with the time that I've been using it overall, I've been enjoying everything about it. It's got some really good things that it offers to the table when it comes to a smartphone. It's going to pack a lot of features, especially when it comes to the software, because Google now, they make the Gen 2 Tensor chip and the Gen 1 from the Pixel 6. So they're making their own, software when it comes to their smartphones. But then they're also, they're making the software, the hardware, and, everything in between. And so I definitely think when it comes to this device, it's definitely a phone that is standing out, especially when it comes to the price, because it was launched at around, $599, which is actually a lot of money. But if you factor in how much it costs right now, it's only about $400 to $440, which is definitely a huge gap when it comes to the price. And so now you don't have to pay as much with the price drops. And I definitely think that it's going to still be a solid device, because it's getting Android 16 and right now it's on Android 13. So 3 more years of major updates when it comes to this smartphone, which is cool. But it's got a nice glass back on it, which is a really nice feel to the touch. It's not going to gather fingerprints on there. It's also got a lightweight feel in the hand, so it's not going to be too heavy either. It's like in that perfect spot where it doesn't feel too heavy. It doesn't feel like it's going to be, a phone where it's not going to weigh you down when you're using it, kind of like the Google Pixel Fold does. Like the Google Pixel Fold is definitely like twice the weight of this phone. So you're going to notice that when you're using it. And so that's just something that you should, keep in mind when you're going to be using this smartphone. But I definitely think it's pretty solid when it comes to the software and the hardware, like I mentioned. And this device is going to run, in the latest version of Android. It's got Android, it's got August software security update on here. So it's basically up to date right now as we speak. And so we're still waiting for that September 1st security software update, but no rush when it comes to launching them out, because they are huge files when it comes to updating them, and it does take quite some time to get that software on the phone. So I think that less software updates is better, because you don't want to be updating your phone or getting alerted every single month when you don't really need to, if there's not really nothing that's going to change about the experience. But you get your antenna strips on here. You get that really nice rose gold color on the sides. It feels really nice and cold to the touch, especially when you put it in different lighting conditions. It's going to change colors. Instead of looking like a rose gold or bronze, it actually turns into like a silver color, especially when I take it outside. So this thing still offers the wireless charging, which is a really nice feature. It's also going to offer dust and water resistance, making it being able to use in many different situations. It's got really strong glass for protection. So it's got the Gorilla Glass Victus on there, the Generation 1 Gorilla Glass Victus, because the Victus 2 is out now. But that's still a pretty new technology when it comes to, the build quality. And so it's got 6.3 inches on the outside, OLED Full HD Plus display with 90 hertz refresh rate. And so, this is a high-end smartphone experience for the price of a budget to mid-range phone right now. And it's definitely got some really good capabilities when it comes to it. It's got that metal bar camera design on here. And when it comes to customizing this thing, the choices are unlimited when it comes to Google's, stock software on here. So I definitely like the Google software on here. It's got a really nice feel on it. IP68 for the certification of dust and water. It comes in also two other colors, the silver and the black. And I like this one because it does get real bright. It's got 1,000 nits peak brightness outdoors. So you're going to notice that it's going to be pretty decently bright. It's also got 418 pixels per inch, where it's going to look really nice when it comes to the colors and the overall display with the OLED panel on here. So that I didn't have any issues with that. I definitely thought, that was a good thing about it. So overall too. And so with like everything that is going to pack inside of this device, that's going to be the benefit to having it for the price. But if you're still here, I truly appreciate you for making it this far in the video. Just type down below, I'm still here, so I know you're still kicking it with me. And I just want to remind you to hit the like button so we can get this video out to more people, okay? So you can actually choose between two different variants, the 128 or the 256. I got the 8 GB RAM model, and it's actually got some decent, software when it comes to the speeds. It doesn't fall behind any of the other flagships for the same price. This phone blows a lot of phones right out of the water, especially when it comes to the cameras. So you're getting that 50 megapixel standard camera, and you're also getting a wide angle 12 megapixel camera. One is from Sony, which is the wide angle, and then the standard is from Samsung. But then you're getting 4K 60 on the front and rear, and you're also getting a 10.8 mega selfie camera on here. And as far as what this device is capable of when it comes to the photos, it falls short of very few and none. So the camera is going to be the main selling point. Mostly, if you look at this device, you still get reverse charging, so you could use this to charge your earphones or whatever. It's got 4K 60 on the front and rear. It's also got 23 watts fast charging, making it very decent. It's not going to be extremely fast when it comes to charging, but it's pretty decent when it comes to charging. And so, like I mentioned, the connectivity to 5G is also pretty good. It's got some good speakers because they're dual speakers on here, and it's got a lot of different camera modes. So that cinematic camera mode is going to be also cool to mess around with if you're into shooting like short videos, small clips, or just using it for your YouTube channel or anything, small projects or something like that. And I like the fact that they actually have this device in most countries now, so you can get it in like India or whatever, or other countries where it wasn't. They're starting to spread it out around the world. And so the main benefits of having this device, the reason why I still like it, is the fact that the camera quality is second to none. It's also got some of the main features that a flagship phone should have, like wireless charging, reverse wireless charging, that AMOLED panel for getting your notifications with the AMOLED always on display or whatever. But you're getting flagship specs on here for the price of a budget phone, like a budget mid-range phone. And so that's going to be why you should still be picking up this device. It's also going to get, like I said earlier in the video, it's still going to get all your features when it comes to software updates, like the Android 16 you're going to get. It has also really good Bluetooth connection. So you get Bluetooth 5.2 with aptX, LDAC, SBC, and AAC support as well. So it's got low consumption when it comes to energy and stuff like that. It does work on most networks. So I am using T-Mobile right now and Metro. And so I use both of them. I also use Straight Talk, and it's worked on that one too. But I never used Verizon, except for like back 10 years ago when I had Verizon. Now, the graphics do look really good on here. It does have some good frame rates, 90 hertz display refresh rate. So it doesn't feel like laggy or anything like that. You can compete with this device for everyday use. And so Does it close apps or force apps every now and then? Yeah, most phones, all phones actually do that. You know what I'm saying, every once in a while. So this device isn't perfect. It still does kind of warm up in conditions where it may be a little bit hot, and then you're gonna notice that's gonna heat up a little bit more than normal. Like that might be something that you might have to adjust to. But I think that Google's gotten a lot better when it's come to, you know, the optimization of this thing when it comes to the battery too. They have managed to give it us 24 hours of battery on here. So there hasn't been a time where I didn't get more than a day. Most of the time I got 1 day or more than a day, but I never got less than a day. I never got 2 days on here. I never got 2 days, but I definitely think it's a lot slimmer than the Pixel Fold. It's also, you know, narrower and a little bit taller. I wouldn't mind if the 8A, if they still make the 8A, has that same form factor as the Fold, just without the fold-in display. Maybe they can keep that same form factor. But let me know what you guys think about this video. I'm curious to know who's still using this device. Leave a comment down below. Let me know. Stay locked in for more videos just like this. And if you're still here, just type down below, I'm still here. And I just want to remind you to hit the like button, and I'll check you guys later. Peace.